Today we want to talk about how to give the benediction. Numbers 6:22 through 26. If you have it, say amen.
Amen.
Numbers 6:22 through 26. And it reads, "The Lord said to Moses, tell Aaron and his sons, this is how you are to bless the Israelites. Say unto them, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace." I'm sorry, I read NIV, but I quote King James. "The Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May he lift up his countenance unto you and give you peace." I want to talk about how to give the benediction. How to give the benediction. This word benediction is a different kind of word because it's one of those words that you heard it before you knew what it meant, and then when you began to know what it means, it didn't have the same power it had before you understood. To most of us, the benediction was the point as kids that we looked forward to at the end of church. It was when we knew we were finna go home and start snatching chicken out the middle of the table. You knew that it was time to make your exit, to get fussed at for playing in church clothes. The benediction showed that it was the end of the church service, but that's not really what it means. The benediction is the utterance and bestowing of a blessing, especially to the end of a religious service. It literally means it's the final blessing. There's nothing else after the benediction. There's nothing else to be said. There's nothing else to be done. Everything that has happened is going to happen. There's nothing else. There's no more to it. There's no deleted scenes coming back. There's nothing else that we're going to be able to talk about. There's nothing else that you're going to be able to do. And I ain't getting too many amens because most of us have struggled with benedictions in our life. We said the benediction. We gave the final blessing to relationships and people and stuff. But the problem is that we came back months later saying we didn't have closure. We didn't understand everything that they said about us. We didn't appreciate everything that was going on. But the truth of the matter is that when you give the benediction, that is the end of it. There is no more. There is no to be continued. There is see you next week. This is not the season finale. Mel, this is the series finale. There is no more. There might be a twist. There might be a turn. There might be a spinoff. But this is over. There is no more for us to say. There's so much that people don't understand and appreciate about benedictions because some of us understand that people want to be around us not because of what they add to us, but sometimes what they get from us. And in anything that's a relationship of constant subtraction that you're not adding anything to becomes a relationship of insufficiency.
Come on now. Preach,
man. That the world, come on y'all, even the heathen, even the unbeliever, even the person that don't know nothing about God understands benediction. There's songs wrote in the world about benediction. There's songs wrote in the world about people, about stuff, about places that most of us don't appreciate. Now, we've cried to these songs. We've sung these songs. They helped us get through many lonely nights, but you didn't appreciate them because you didn't understand that it was a benediction kind of song. Come on. Gladys Knight didn't want to give the benediction. She said, neither one of us want to be the first to say goodbye. Mary J. Blige said she's not going to cry. Not going to shed a tear. Al Green said after the benediction, he asked the question, how do you mend a broken heart? Erykah Badu not only gave the benediction, but tried to tell you who you need to get in touch with. She said you better call.
That's it.
Beyonce said that she's irreplaceable. Your stuff is to the left. To the left. Smokey Robinson said it's the tracks. I've been crying so long, my tears got tracks. The tracks of my tears. Bill Weather said, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. the benediction.
Yeah.
The separation, the elimination of what was before and what is after. The benediction literally means that it's no longer the same, that there's been a change. And most of us spend too much time of our lives giving CPR to stuff that God keeps trying to kill.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You refuse to give the benediction because you say that there must be more to it. I put too much time into it. You keep doing like a gambler. You keep putting your money in the machine saying they got to turn sooner or later. If I put some more prayer on them, if I put some more supplication on it, if I fast, I know it's going to change. No, baby, God said, I'm through with that. You need to be, because I pronounced the benediction.
Jesus.
Yes. I'm not talking about when to give it. We talked about that last week. I'm not going to talk about why we should give it. We talked about that Tuesday night. Today we're going to talk about how to give it. I'm sick of people getting out of your life and you want them to hurt because they hurt you. A good benediction is not a benediction of wanting failure and hurting. I don't care if you hurt like you hurt me. Because what I've been through in this life has taught me enough to know that it's what I've been through that has made me stronger enough to be able to handle what I'm going through. Okay, let me say it a different way. What you did to me, watch this, it wasn't break me, it was level me up. I didn't know I was strong male in that place until you showed me that I could take a punch. No, I thought I couldn't live without you, and God came through and knocked me off of my feet and said, I show you that Anybody had somebody say, you can't make it without me, and you had to look back at them and say, I can show you better, I can tell you.
Talk that.
There's a text. This text is so amazing to me. Number 6. It's a blessing. It's a final blessing. It's there's to be nothing else in this situation. Now we might can have other type of relationships, but watch this. I can love you from over there. No, we don't have to have the same relationship we had before. Understand that forgiveness is not rebuilding. It's learning and adjusting. It's literally me saying that we ain't got to be what we were to mean that I forgave you. But I forgive you enough to let you stay over there and I'm going to stay over here. Because this works for me. He stands at the door and knocks. He's not going to break it down. God is not that kind of God that's going to invade your space and tab your living room and make you, God, if you want me to do this, blink this light 3 times, turn this thing around. No, I ain't serving that kind of God. I need somebody in here today that will say, if you get out of my life, I know he'll hold me. I don't really care what you say. You can leave me like Bobby Womack and tell me that if you think you're lonely now. Just wait until the night. But I realized that some of the best company I had has been by myself. There wasn't nobody there but me and the Lord and you. I realized you was really a distraction that ended up detouring me and stopped me from getting to my destiny.
That's it.
A distraction.
Preach it, Reverend.
You can't end, watch this, with peace until you've invited the Prince of Peace until the ending. Three declarations we see in this. And I'm through. 3 declarations we see in this. I'm 50% done. The first thing we see in how to give a benediction, you see a promise of him sustaining. A promise for him sustaining. The Lord bless and keep you. Okay, when I say I want you gone, I don't want God to leave you. I want God to keep you. And I don't care how he keep you, I don't care where he keep you, but it won't be with me. So I want him to keep you. No, because I love, watch this, I love God enough and know enough about him that he said that, lo, I am with you always. And as low as you've been to me, he was probably talking to you. Means that he won't never leave me nor forsake me. That means that, hey, I don't care what you got going on, but I want God to keep you. The old saints had a song that said, oh, to be kept by Jesus. That literally meant that some relationships, watch this, that when everybody else leaves you, he'll stick stick with you. Watch this, y'all, because I didn't understand people. I thought that people loved me because they loved me. But then I've been through some stuff, and I realized that some people will leave you when they find out certain things about you. And it's not that they found out a lie. It just was too much for them. And then I thought that I became too hot to handle because I had people that walked out on me because they found out some stuff. But then I got depressed because what they found out about me wasn't even the whole story. No, it got worse. They just stopped listening. And they left about halfway through the act. But I wasn't through acting a fool. But what I've had to learn is that sometimes the stuff that people left me behind, it made me realize how good God was. Because not only did he not leave, he was there. I'm sick of people trying to act like they left God outside. And they had to come back and inform him about what they've been through as if he didn't know and wasn't at a whole.
Come on.
It's promise of sustaining. I don't want him to leave you. I want you to learn how good God is. When you leave, don't leave mad. Don't leave and leave him here. The old song says, take the name of Jesus with you. No, take that. Take that with you. You don't appreciate that until you had somebody that was trying to break up with you. They tried to take all of their stuff. And then you wanted to make sure that they got everything. No. Take that with you. I want you to take the keeping power of God with you. Because you're going to need that. Because everybody act like karma is a bad thing, but it really ain't. Karma is really good if you put out good stuff. Good stuff will come back. Tell you, he will keep you. I want him to keep you. Even though you leaving, he won't. I can want the best for you, but not want the best with you.
Come on. Come on.
You over there. How to give you. The Lord bless you. Over there. Speak blessings on you. You ain't got to do that with me. God is too big. He ain't got. God is so big that he can be with me and with you, and we both in the same situation in the same house. No, God didn't have to leave me to bless you. He was with you the whole time. Bye. Blessings. Be blessed. See, most of us don't appreciate those two words. Be blessed. The Lord bless you. No, I want you to get everything that you desire and want in your life. But understand this, that I love you and I love you. Watch this. And it's not that it's me, that it's not you, it's not me, that it's you. None of that stuff. What it is that it's that I love you enough to let you go. Because anything that disrupts my peace is too much for me. It calls. Too much. Lady Lord rest her soul, Dr. Maud Ferguson, now she's with God, passed away a little bit under a year ago, and she was one of my good confidants. Some stuff that I told her she took to the grave. I didn't have to expect it. I now know that she took it to the grave. And one of the things Dr. Ferguson helped me with was she taught me, she taught me how to date. She taught me how to date. She taught me how to be married. She said, son, you getting serious. Understand this is that you're not going to stop looking.
Oh, Lord.
She said, you're human. You're going to see some stuff. She said, but you understand when you get older and what you got is valuable, you realize you can't afford what you're looking at.
Oh, Lord.
Some stuff costs.
Come on now.
I ain't saying that it ain't out there, but you have to do your risk analysis and realize that it costs too much. No, I want to, but it costs.
Run the number.
So him keeping me, he keeps you. I don't want God to drop you. I don't want God to let you fall between the cracks. I don't want God to have an issue where there's some stuff that you don't understand and appreciate what God is doing to you. I want him to keep you. Even when you don't realize that you're being kept, I want him to keep you. I want him to hold you even in the midnight hours when it finally clicked to you how good I was to you. And you want to call me. No, be kept. over there. Don't drunk text, don't drunk call, don't sober text, don't cry call, don't do nothing. And I don't want to see you. I don't want to know that everything is all right. Why? Because I'm sending somebody with you that I know they'll make sure you're all right. You don't have to check in with me and give me an update of what's going on. No, when you left, I preached this, that everything is going to be all right. But from over there.
That's it.
He's going to keep you.
He'll sustain.
He'll keep you. Second promise we see. Watch this. The promise of him shining.
Okay.
Yeah. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The shining of God is literally just the appreciation of what you're really dealing with. It's really just a clear declaration of understanding that the shining of God is the presence of Jesus. Jesus is the light of the world. He shines. It's because if you understand the glow of God, that anytime you see God face to face, you come out with a glow. And it literally means that you look different, you act different, you shine better. I didn't understand this until they said that pregnant women had a glow. You knew they were pregnant because something was different about them. Their face cleared up. They seemed to be closer to God. And I didn't understand why that had any contingency to understand why that had anything to do with the presence of God. But then I realized and scientifically understood that when a woman gives birth, she literally crosses the threshold of pain, what would normally kill her in a normal circumstances. She's able to live through because love will hold you together and keep you alive when you normally, because when the pain of something would normally take you out, love will keep you together. So you're shining because you've been through. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious. That gracious. It's the favor of God. It's the fog. It's the favor of God. F-O-G is the fog. Most of us can't understand or see our way to our destiny because we walking in the
Amen.
Amen. It ain't clear. You ain't got a clear understanding of what you're doing or how you're doing it, but you know it's God doing it. And when you tried to figure it out, it seemed to get messed up and your peace was disturbed. But you keep trying to figure it out. But if you drove here this morning, you seen a little bit of the fog. But watch this. When you're in fog, you maybe can't look up. You just look ahead. I don't see as far as I used to see when I thought I could see my own way. But if I just keep my eyes on the road, it stopped all distractions. I didn't care if the store was there. That was there the last time. I didn't have time to be distracted by stuff. I put the phone down when I need, trying to text and drive. Because when you're in the fog, you got to get focused. I want you to be focused. I don't want you to be distracted by what comes on. Because if you get distracted, you might come back here. And I don't need you.
Come on.
No, I need you focused on right where you're going. I don't need to know what's up 3 or 4 miles ahead. I can just see from day to day. I don't need to know what's happening next year. I got a 5-year plan. But if that 5-year plan don't work out, if I just wake up in the morning, I don't need to figure out what other people are talking about because I can't focus too far ahead. Because when I'm in the favor of God, I got to focus on right where I am. Watch this. But you can't have favor wishing evil on somebody else.
Come on. That's it. That's the peace.
You want to go up. Don't mean that they got to go down. No, because when I don't care no more, because benediction is the final. The final means the ending. That means that there's no more connection to the last one. There's nothing that's the same from before. Which means what? That me going up has nothing to do with any destination you decide to do. I'm sick of people that feel like they got to put others down to make themselves feel up. He ain't did this. I remember when he was there. Well, baby, look. Do you do they still do it? Well, no, but I remember, okay, well, look, keep that over there. Because I don't need nobody. Because you sow seeds in somebody else feeling reap them in your own.
Come on.
I don't know why they talk about me. Because you talk about everybody else. You like trying to figure out what's going on with everybody else and their personal life story and trying to figure out what everybody else got going on. And then talking about, oh no, why my business is their business. Everybody else's business is yours.
Make it plain. That's it right there.
The shining is a spiritual representation of the presence of God, which literally means that God be with you. That he's not just going to keep you, but he's going to stay with you. And there's a difference between being kept. That's a woman that's called sugar babies. I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but they are kept people. Means that they don't have to worry about money, worry about their clothes, they don't worry about their house, they don't worry about nothing else, because they're kept people. Watch this. And most sugar babies are totally fine being kept.
Yeah.
And that's what the first part of it's about. It's about being kept.
Yeah.
But the problem with most sugar babies, they don't want to give sugar daddy no sugar.
Hey.
Which means what? That when she goes from being kept, watch this, to the present showing up.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden it's a problem because you're too close.
Yeah.
Because now sugar baby is getting requested for some sugars from sugar daddy.
Yeah.
That's the difference between the present showing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Physical manifestation of who you are, showing up to the kept person. Because some people will want your stuff but don't want you.
Oh Lord. That's the piece right there.
They want your $40, but they don't want you. Okay, y'all ain't gonna get with me this morning and act like I don't know what I'm talking about. But there's some people that want your $40 but don't want you. God says you may be kept, but I'm going to stick with you too.
Yeah.
So if you don't want me, you might want to appreciate the difference between my presence and my stuff.
Yeah.
It's the difference between praise and worship. Praise is one thing. Praise is for the stuff, the things that the tangible things that you can get God for. The praise, your praise is predicated upon stuff. That you have to have some stuff to praise him for. But when your stuff runs out, the worship kicks in. Because worship has nothing to do with what he's giving you. It's literally about who he is. And understand this, that when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's certain things you can praise them for because they show up with all of this stuff that you're excited about, and you excited because they gave you some of this, they gave you some of that. But when all that foolishness runs out, when the job is gone, when the people are gone, when the claps are gone, when the poster getting no more likes, you're going to have to sleep all by yourself with this person. And you're going to have to say, I don't know if I can praise you for all of the stuff because right now I don't even want you to breathe. Do I got some worship in the house? Can I just thank you for being the person that you are? I don't want to be mad at you. I ain't trying to hate you. I just want to love you just for who you are.
That's it.
Your presence. Your face shine upon you and be gracious. Watch this. But if the Lord make his face shine upon you, that means that he's facing you. That's some stuff that you have to appreciate about God facing you. Because sometimes I don't have to look down the road. I have to look at the right now. And it might not be what I want it to be or how I want it to be. But right now it ain't as bad as it could have been. And sometimes I don't have to say that I'm looking for a miracle down the road. I just shout every Sunday morning for the one simple fact of this one sentence. The Lord is blessing me right now. I can't talk about tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. Addiction going to come get me. But in my right now, I just thank him that his face shines upon me. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The last thing, the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. The third thing is that he gives you a promise of his peace. Understanding this, that peace is an inside job. There's nothing else, nobody else, nothing that can be said or done about peace. That there's a thing about you. I can't disrupt your peace unless you open your peace to me. If you don't let me get in your place of peace, I can't disrupt your peace. And you have to understand that sometimes people only get excited about interrupting your vulnerable places that they ain't even supposed to be in the first place. You didn't want to sit on that couch until they told you you couldn't sit on that couch. And then all of a sudden that was all you wanted to do. And that's how most people operate in their life. They come and tap the one area of your life that you told them don't touch. Just, hey, you can do all of this, just don't do this. And why they seem like they took tap dancing lessons on that one nerve, you asked them
not to touch. That's it. That's it.
Peace is an inside job. Peace is the presence. He is the Prince of Peace. Who is he? He is peace. God is peace. So he promises himself. Watch this. And after understanding this, is that you have to appreciate what it says. Verse 24, verse 25, verse 26 all start off with these same two words, the Lord.
Yeah.
I ain't asking me to do nothing. I ain't asking you to do nothing. I'm just asking God to do some stuff for you.
Yeah.
Because after I leave you, that's all I'm for sure that you're going to have.
Yeah.
The Lord bless you. Yeah. Keep you, make his face shine upon you. The Lord lift up his countenance on you. And the Lord give you peace. This peace. Isaiah 9 and 6 says, for unto us a child is born, a son is given. The government shall rest upon his shoulders. And this is the part that I like. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father. But this is the part I like. Prince of Peace. Because there's some people in your life that they're going to have to understand. Because you don't appreciate wishing peace upon people until you had some people that didn't have peace. I know some people that are so disruptive in their own personal life that they fight with themselves. In the room, they will find an argument. And you trying to figure out why you mad. It has nothing to do with you. You ever tried to break up a fight between somebody and themselves? Oh, okay, it's not happened to you physically. It was spiritually. They called you and told you one thing. Hung up, called you 20 minutes later saying the complete opposite thing. And you trying to figure out, why is this?
Jesus.
Whatever you decide to do. Well, I think I'm going to do this. Okay. I think you should do that. Well, I thought about it some more. I really think I should do. I think you should do that. Well, which one you think? You keep saying I should do it. You call me.
All right.
Watch this, y'all. Anything that disrupts your peace costs too much. Anything that causes you a sleepless night costs too much. Anything that makes you feel like if I go to sleep, it ain't going to be all right, costs too much. Anything that you have to go through in your life, this is why it's time to get a benediction. Because I don't want, I don't want not my peace interrupted. I'm praying for you to get some.
That's right.
And I can only pray for you to get some after I've shared up mine. That there's some stuff about me that you're just not going to be able to get on this side of the fence. You're not going to be able to understand what I've been going through on this side. You're not going to be able to disrupt me on this. Okay, let me say it a different way. That sometimes people have to appreciate the fact that their attack didn't work.
Come on.
I seen something, me and my wife laughed about it. They biblically inaccurate, but I understood what they were trying to say. That, Lord, some of these weapons is prospering.
Oh, Lord.
I thought it was the funniest quote in the world. Because that's how most people really feel. But they don't understand that what they're getting, watch this, is really a vaccine formula of the real attack. To understand what the vaccine formula of the attack is literally this, that most vaccines, you ever got the flu vaccine? And then got sick? No, you wasn't sick before. You said, I'm going to do something different this year. I'm going to get the shots. I don't get sick. And then you went and got the flu vaccine. And then you got sick. And you're like, wait, I thought I went and took the vaccine shot so I wouldn't get sick. And then you realize that what's in the shot was the flu. But what they gave you was the safe version of the flu. So when the real one showed up, it was
Come on.
that fool you cussed out really wasn't as bad as you thought it was, because it was one that was on the way. And you realized that the weapon formed against you didn't even get to you, because you was dating the vaccine when the real sickness was over there.
Come on.
Because you learned, watch this, you learned 2 years ago you don't reply to certain people. And watch this, and that lesson has kept you vaccinated. Though he lift up a standard against me. That you said, hey, we go together. We tight until I realized that something about you said separation from some stuff. I said I wasn't gonna get separated from no more. You got to go. No peace on you. You dating somebody. I had a lady tell me one time that she was dating a guy. She had been praying for a guy. We had been in altar prayer. She was praying. I just want a man to love me for who I am and appreciate me for what I've been. Okay, let's pray. Then she would start missing church like a month. I called her. Hey, what's going on? I started dating a guy and we've been going here. And I said, well, why you ain't been to church? Well, we normally go to like the brunch and we've been doing some other stuff, but we gonna come. Tell Satan bye.
Amen.
She said, huh? I said, you've been through too much. And you think the man God gonna send you is gonna send you away from him?
Yeah.
Tell Satan.
Bye. Yeah.
See, that's probably most of us don't appreciate when they say bye to some stuff. Because I already told you how to say bye. I told you why you should say bye. But let me go back to my first time. There's some stuff you ought to just say bye. I ain't no long stuff. My wife told me this. I said this on last Sunday. I said it again this Sunday. That no is a complete sentence. It's the verb and the noun. It's the one piece. It's the subject and the predicate. There's nothing else that has to come after. Just no. But I'm adding another one to that. The only thing that I know besides no is the whole sentence is bye. I ain't got to say nothing to you. I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to give justification for what I got going on. But I just want anybody besides me just want to say bye to some stuff. I mean, I'm just going to say bye to low self-esteem, bye to doubt, bye to sickness, bye to demonic attack. I ain't being broken no more. No, you can't attack me about what I've been through. I'm saying bye-bye to stupid stuff I did in my past. I remember when, me too, I was there, it was good, and I enjoyed it, but I ain't doing it no more. So if you want to stay there, you stay there, but I don't visit that no more.
Come on now.
You just say, bye.
Bye.
No, we ain't got to break up, just bye. See, sometimes you just have to look at your room at night when you can't go to sleep and say goodbye and just close your eyes and just go on. I ain't counting no sheep, I ain't counting no cows, I ain't counting no lambs, I ain't counting nothing. I'm counting the hours that I got. You know what? It's about time for me to. I ain't got no problems, no disruptions. You can't bother me. Just right where I'm at. See, when you got real peace, you can sleep anywhere. That was a story in the Bible where Paul was asleep in prison and other people was up praying for him. Because when you got real peace, you can sleep while other folks praying about you. Why you sleep? Because I ain't got to be the one praying. They got me right. I'm gone. Because peace is like being asleep. You said you will find rest beyond the river. I'm saying bye-bye to bad friends, unfaithful loved ones, fake friendships. I'm saying bye to being hungry for anything that I can't afford and can't have.
Oh, Lord.
But when you get ready to take Jesus with you, one of my favorite quotes that I came up with a long time ago was, walking with Jesus will cause you to stop running with some other people.
Oh, Lord.
Walking with Jesus. You ain't got to. Some people will give you the benediction and you ain't even know, and they didn't even know what they was doing. You say you with Jesus and all of a sudden your phone stopped ringing. You acting funny. They don't invite you to certain stuff. They send you pictures. See, what I do is when they go, I like the pictures. I wouldn't go in there no more. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. You didn't have to invite me. And I'm totally fine with not being invited, not coming. And guess what? Because I'm sitting at home with all of my money in my pocket. So when you call me talking about how much you spent, I'm going to tell you it was free. Right here at my, I had paid the mortgage, I had paid the light bill, and I paid Netflix. We was all fine. Right here at the house for free. I ate popcorn and anybody besides me got some stuff you need to say goodbye. Bye to them. I don't want you mad. I don't want you hurting. I don't want you to go through what I went through. Because watch this. I might not look like what I've been through, but I am an example of what I've been through.
Come on now.
I don't look like the hell that most people have put me through. But guess what? When you see me, you can see a survivor of Destiny's Child, one of the only survivors that I know. And there's some people that have been through some stuff. They said you couldn't make it, but you said, oh, I've already been through that. I'm a champion. I got a t-shirt and a hat from that.
That's it.
They lying on you. Oh, baby, ain't first people lying.
Okay.
They ain't even starting good lies. They could at least wait until I was somewhere that they said I was at. I had checked in somewhere else. Let's pray. Let's pray. I pray that this helps. Because I was asked, why would you do a benediction series in the middle of a relationship series? Because nobody got to tell you to fall in love.
Oh, Lord.
Nobody got to tell you to be happy. Ain't nobody tell you, just let your head out. He's showing that he loves you. Ain't nobody got to tell you all that. We don't know how to act when times get tough. We don't know how to act when the lies start and you know they lying and you don't know if you should call them on the lie or just sit here like I believe the lie. You don't don't want to talk to me. That's real relationship help. Don't nobody go to counseling for the good times.
Yeah.
Y'all all right? We good. Just looking at the counselor. No.
Yeah.
Tell me what got you here. Tell me what you're really going through. Tell me what you've been through. Tell me what you're struggling with. Tell me about the time you thought about putting a pillow over their head if you could have got them up.
Man,
I ain't want to kill you. I just wanted to scare you, show you I had it in you.
Yes. Let you know.
When you looked at them and you thought they was breathing too hard.
Yeah.
They ain't did nothing, just watching TV. You just looking at they juggling their neck just if I could. Just chop you one time.
One time. I'm talking like all
I hit the back of your throat.
Yes. Jesus.
That's what you need counseling for. That's what you need benediction for. Because watch this. Me hitting you might kill you, but it's going to change my life.
Yeah.
Me tearing up your stuff is going to show me a person that I don't even... See, I tell people all the time, it's a person inside of me I'm scared of.
Yeah.
No, he was put up in a box. I put him up. He's back there. But every now and then he peeks his head out just to show me he's still
here.
And I catch him sometimes. He just be back there. Tag me in.
Yeah.
Tag.
Yeah.
He back there.
Yeah.
Keep ready. He don't have to get warmed up. He don't stretch. He don't.
Not even just ready.
That's why I have to give the benediction to people, because now you're invading that space and you can lift up that, because it's a fool in there.
Yeah. Please, Lord.
That sends me back into praying in tongues, because if he jump out, his smoke. Just so there's no calming him down.
Yeah, it's all.
Because I put defenses up. There's walls to stop him from coming. And some people are hurdlers. They just jump on.
Yeah, ready. Yeah.
Every 3 steps, just pat, jump.
Yeah.
And they all over your line. And they disrespected all of your boundaries.
Yes.
And then when you jump crazy,
it's all bad.
watch this, then they're comfortable.
Yeah.
They were comfortable. They wasn't comfortable until you showed them that last wall. You're not coming over here.
Yeah.
I knew you were cussed still.
Yeah.
No. You brought something out of me that I had no desire to be.
Yeah.
You made me be a person. I said, now I have to live with the fact that I pulled something out of me I said I wasn't going to ever let happen to me. And then they use that to validate their action.
Yeah. Speak, Pastor.
Oh, you're not going to interrupt me. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let you tear up what because guess what? I've grown.
Yes.
I can't kill that person because he helps me every now and then. Because when I see him come there, it stops everything else. Because I say, no. Don't sit down, y'all.
Yeah.
Because what I do sometimes, I just stop.
Yeah.
And they just still be talking.
Yeah.
Catch myself. And what they don't see is in the spirit, I'm putting the lid back on him.
Please.
Not right now. We're going to keep him cool. Let's hide him. Because they ain't. Because some people, watch this, some people pull some stuff out of you they ain't ready to experience.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. Wow.
You look like you want to do something. You ain't ready for what I want to.
Yeah.
Sit down, though.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, when my wife was reading this book that blessed my soul, I stopped the book. It was an audio book. We bought the physical book and was reading the audio book together. And it blessed me because the guy said in the book, he said, anything that you say, watch this, at the top of your lungs is wrong. Anything you got to say at the top of your lungs, you're wrong. No matter how right the saying is. But if you got to yell at somebody, I have some of my best arguments at this tone right here. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Because by the time I'm an extremist by nature.
Yes.
I'm learning certain boundaries and balances in my life. I'm an extremist by nature. So I go from this to 32.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm on 32,
shut it down.
So let's end the conversation because I tapped the whole car.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out tomorrow. Boom.
Yeah. Burned up.
And everybody sitting there looking at me like, why you had to go there? No, when I told y'all, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Because people think because they don't get the reaction they're seeking from you. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this series. Because I'm attacking that spirit that seeks a reaction from you. I tell people, I don't preach for reaction. I preach for results.
Yes.
I want you to come back and say, guys, I listened to that sermon and it really blessed me because I wanted to go off on somebody this week, but that was going to interrupt my peace. I'm not going to let that interrupt my peace. I'm not going to let that interrupt what I got going on because Todd, my peace costs too much.
Amen.
The hell I had to go through to get to where I'm at today, to be standing here. You know what I had to fight me. I was like, what the dudes on the commercial, we're not worthy. That was me. I was them. No, I ain't ready to do all that because I didn't want to live up to a standard that other people had set and was trying to put up for me. You're not going to run me. But I'm comfortable doing me.
Yeah.
So if it don't satisfy you, that seems like a you.
That's a you problem. Come on.
Right?
Yes.
If you can't love me for where I'm at today, yeah, I might be better tomorrow, but today I'm where I'm at. So
Speak, Pastor.
no, I might not. I can't love you. You always acting like that. Okay, but that's me today.
Yeah.
Pray for us to be better. But today, this is where I'm at. And if I'm not imposing that on you, you ought to be fine with where you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's pray. God, I love you. This wasn't a sermon you gave me on paper. It was from my heart.
Yes.
Because we need to give some benedictions. Not out of anger, not out of fear, not out of frustration, but out of peace and desire to be better.
Yes.
God, I'm asking that you establish our coming and our going. Establish us that our relationships build us where we're broken. God, sure us up to see that people don't have to understand where we've been or what we're going through. But God, where we are, you can see it. What we're going through, you can make it better. What we're experiencing, you said that you'll make it all right. You're the lily of the valley, the bright and morning star. God, whatever it is we need, you can do it. God, let us memorize this benediction. Memorize this final blessing to know that whatever it is that we're going through, we can say goodbye to some stuff. I don't have to keep it. I don't have to hold on to it. I don't have to double check on it to make sure that you've been God. But God, the fact that you're God says you don't need me.
Yes, God.
You can be God all by yourself. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.